Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamson Entertainment. And welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss a conversation. But most importantly, please share this video. Get the word out there as a community. We can talk about all the things that we love. I recently just saw Silent Night, the latest movie from director John Woo, starring Joe Kinnaman, Catalina Sandino Moreno, Kid Cudi, Harold Torres, Vinny O'Brien, Yoko Hamamura, and Anthony Gioletti. This movie is very unique. It really lives up to the silent part of the title. Now, there is music and there is sound effects, but there is next to no dialogue. The movie opens up with the main character, Brian, chasing what at first looks like a balloon, but you later find out he's chasing after gangbangers that in their drive-by shooting, a stray bullet hit and murders his son. And so he's out for revenge. When he finally catches up with the gangbangers, gangster in charge gets out of his SUV and shoots Brian in the throat. Now, at first I thought this was the end of the movie. It was gonna flash back to the beginning of the movie, but no, this is the beginning of the movie. He goes to the hospital, he got shot in the throat. He loses his ability to speak. Even before that, there was no dialogue to speak of. Pun intended. The dialogue that there is, it shows up in flashbacks, and you can't really hear it, because I guess it's supposed to be a memory. Other dialogue is music with lyrics, although I guess that's not dialogue. At some point in the movie, he still wants revenge, and his wife tries to be with him as best she can, given the circumstances, but she ends up leaving. He is so driven by vengeance that he starts working out, he starts trying to teach himself self-defense, and he goes to the gun range to learn how to shoot, and he devises a plan to get revenge. And so the other dialogue you hear is that he gets a police scanner, and so he hears what's going on in the area where he knows the gangsters are. Other than that, the dialogue in this movie is all seen through text. Because he can't speak anymore, and he refuses to use one of those voice machines, his wife communicates with him through text, and then later the gangsters are communicating through text to get Brian, and it shows you what they're saying. But no real dialogue. Not from any of the characters. It's not just restricted to Brian. This movie does an amazing job at visual storytelling, and that's what makes this movie very interesting but also very great. Now, I'm not as familiar with John Woo as a director. The only other movie I'm aware that I've seen of his is Face Off. I've heard that he's a very over-the-top director. If you've seen Face Off, that's definitely true. This one, I guess it's over the top because this guy seeks vengeance, and yeah, you could say this movie's realistic, but realistically speaking, he wouldn't get as nearly as far as he does in this movie. He probably would have died as soon as he hit the pavement in the gangster's territory, despite all of his self-teaching. This movie is very exciting to watch because you don't know what's going to happen, mostly because there is next to no dialogue. So you still have time to go see it in theaters, and I highly recommend that you do. And when this comes out on Blu-ray, you gotta get this on Blu-ray. Those are my thoughts on Silent Night. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and live your imagination.